Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. Here we are, holiday shopping season 2023. I remember mid-October when people started having Black Friday sales already. The world of shopping has changed. The world of retail has changed. COVID is a big factor in the last couple of years, but I just think the world has finally caught up to the change of all the things that are going on. What I'm wondering is the magic of Black Friday gone? We're just coming out of Black Friday, or what was Black Friday this year. And it's funny, I worked in retail when I was in my teens. I got my first retail job right before I turned 17. Yeah, it was like probably March or April of 78. So my first Christmas season working in retail, working at the jean store, Hip Pocket in Virginia Beach, and in Norfolk, and in Hampton, Virginia, was Christmas of 78. And oh my gosh, I'd never been through anything like that. I had spent most of my formative years in small towns. Cheyenne, Wyoming, Quincy, Illinois. We moved to Virginia Beach in 78, and it changed everything. It was the biggest city since Chicago, but again, I was a baby then, that I'd lived in since I was 6 months old. And it was just crazy how insane Christmas shopping was. I can't tell you, even though I was still going to school, how many hours I put in those weeks. And I know on Christmas break it was just, I under the counter for some of it, because I worked at multiple stores. They didn't, they didn't, I got paid for every hour I worked, but didn't get paid overtime because I worked amongst 4 different stores and 4 different managers, and they were able to slide it through. And back before they get, you weren't getting the argument about me. I didn't care if I was getting paid for 60 hours or whatever minimum wage was at the time, $2.85, for 60 hours versus overtime hours. Did not care, just excited to be making that kind of money. But I remember how crazy Black Friday was. And then I remember into the 80s when I was in radio and shopping for gifts for family members and things like that, and having to deal with, I remember the whole Cabbage Patch Kid craze, going to the toy stores. I was looking to buy something for somebody, and just the insanity of people looking for Cabbage Patch Kid dolls. What was that, 87, 88 probably? Not that I was looking to buy one. And now we've been looking, shopping for our nieces and nephews now since the early 2000s, and it's not the same anymore. The whole Christmas season is not the same. And again, I've never been the biggest Christmas season fan. It's just not something that I'm wired for. I don't get excited about the decorations. But I kind of think that just with all that's gone on in our world, and now that we can shop online 24/7, 365, it's taken the magic out of the hunt. It's taken the magic out of the getting up early at some insane 4 o'clock hour to go buy one particular thing for somebody during the Christmas season, during Black Friday. And that's not a bad thing that it's changed. It's not a bad thing it's not the same. A lot of people get frustrated because they start talking about Christmas before Halloween. And from a retail standpoint, I understand why. I deal with retail companies and worrying about business and how some months are better than others, and it's just always trying to grow each and every month and hoping to grow from month to month to month, just with increased business and increased visibility. And so I get the pressure, I get the push that's on to always sell more. Something feels different this year. Now again, we're still dealing with COVID, and maybe it's just coming out of COVID. This is the first semi-COVID Christmas we've had in a couple of years that is still part of it. But I don't think so. I think COVID, yes, changed everything. It changed our values, it changed who we are as people. But I don't think as much as people want to just flip the switch back to the way it was, it's ever going back that way. Going to the mall anymore isn't the same. Now, it hasn't been the same for a decade or for 20 years or whatever it is, but it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, I can't say that. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I get subscribe and share together all the time. And tell a friend, please. We love it when you do. Have a good one. We'll see you next week. Another Road Warrior. Thanks.